Welcome to the Bonfire of Chakra Embers, a space within the biome where we tend to what's ready to release. All right, travelers, let's see which ember is glowing today. Oh, we have the yellow ember stepping forward. This ember carries the signal of the Solar Plexus chakra, power, confidence, self-worth, identity, will, boundaries. So come sit by the fire for a moment and let's listen carefully, closely at what this ember has to say. All right. We will start with the feminine currents. This is the energetic flow of what's moving beneath the conscious knowing. All right, so what is this ember ready to heal? Ooh, Knight of Wands. Maybe you got a lot of spontaneous in ya. Maybe you go off of things with the rim. You're a very passionate thinker. Your energy is very passionate. You do things at the whim. You're like, if it sounds great, let's go. If it makes you happy, let's go. But maybe you haven't been able to, but now you're going to let this heal. You don't need to, I want to say, you haven't let your mind like grow up in a sense. Like it's time to really start living with intention, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with this, but this is the signal where it seems like you need to probably soften this a little. You need to like soothe this, maybe, you know, chill. All right, so now we're going to see what this ember is ready to release. Yeah, no, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. This is a lot of party energy, hanging out with the crew. Your mind has not been focused, and I'm having this sense that you might you might get a message of you need to buckle down because you have a mission or an assignment coming that you're needed and it's time to focus. But it's time to, ooh, my right hand's itching. Maybe money's coming in. Just saying, maybe money's coming in and you gotta like, you know, save instead of going out all the time with the homies. But good company in the sense of maybe it's a crowd, maybe you're just doing too much, but yeah, you need to release this party energy, hanging out with the crew energy. So how can healing and releasing be embodied moving forward? Yeah, you got to start changing your perspective on your ways of living or what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Night to night is what I'm hearing. Night to night. Not like shaming anyone, but if you're just bouncing around to connections with no intentions of anything long term, that could be it too. Like you just need to be more intentional with how you move right now because you need to get this enlightenment coming. You're not allowing any other way of thinking. You're too busy thinking about how you all gonna hang out next and where you're gonna be this time around. Like, I'm not saying it gets old, but it does. And you probably have something to do. And it can't come through until you chill long enough. Sit in your own thoughts. This is, you know, take what resonates. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know exactly what it's talking about. But if it resonates to you, then I'm talking to you. So as within, so without, we're going to mirror it with the masculine thread to see where the fire is asking for action in the physical world. Ooh, listen. I don't know what it's going to say. I'm almost afraid to look. Look, don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. What is this ember ready to face and strengthen? Oh, I don't even want to direct it towards growing up, but I keep hearing that. You need to start acting. There's no shaming in it. Stay childlike, but there's a responsibility that you're ignoring. That's my thing. You can be childlike. You can hold on to that imagination. You can be 20 forever if that's what you want to do. But there's a responsibility that you're not dealing with, and it has to change. It's already changing. Your mind is not in the mindset of what your physical world is projecting, by the way. Dang it. I knew you were going to make me the bad guy. What is this ember prepared to surrender? Ooh, I just don't want to. Oh my gosh. This contract, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, this contract is not the way anymore. You may feel like this is the legacy or this is what the guys do, the girls do. For instance, gosh, I'm really looking for another example, but it's just I don't get a choice sometimes on how the message is delivered. Ooh, and I feel like it's a disservice, and I feel it every time I'm fighting it that nope, say it. So if you're that spade, I like calling them a spade, a rolling stone. Get my drift? If you're a rolling stone, I feel like you were led to believe that it shows a good reputation or empowerment that you didn't collect moss. But there's repercussions into that, and that's not a contract embracing. There's no legacy behind it. At the end of the day, there's no name or reputation that will hold up to this other than you being, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You being that yard dog. With no leash, yeah. The community spade. Do you feel me? Please don't make me say it. Please don't make me say it. So if Papa was a Rolling Stone, that was probably cool once upon a time, but it's not anymore. It's not something that is for you. This is not a legacy to keep on going. You've had your time. It's time to grow up. I'm so sorry to be that person to tell you, but you know, we homies, and I ain't gonna let you do that to yourself. If I see you digging a hole into the ground and I'm like, man, it's just getting deeper, I'm not gonna let you keep digging it till I can't see you no more. Pretty soon the ladder is not gonna reach you or me. This change has been called to you a long time ago, and you're ignoring it because it's more important for you mentally hanging out with the bros, hanging out with the homies, male or female. Take it as it resonates. You got to grow up and start living intentionally. That doesn't necessarily mean buckle down, get a 9 to 5, but being intentional, because this action is not helping the world. You're probably bleeding on everyone and don't even know it, and you think it's cool. Please don't, please. Some good news, please. How can facing and releasing be anchored moving forward? Ooh. You're going to burn yourself out. So I just feel like you're not listening. Anyway, it's fine. You're not even listening to me. It's fine. I don't even know why you're here. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Sorry, beautiful stuff. I feel like you were here hoping you get a different answer, and here we are, and you're just like, oh, well, what do you know? Okay, fine, because guess what? If you do not change your way of thinking, you're going to get burnt out, and you hear what I'm saying? Getting burned out. Please read between the lines. I don't want to say it. I really don't. But you're going to get burned. There you go. There you go. If you don't give it a rest. Spiritually and legitimately, okay? Wow. I didn't even know these cards were capable of a message like this. Oh my gosh. It's none of my business, for real. I don't care. You do what you do. But you came here, your energy's here, and now I gotta read it. So don't do this to me. Do better. I know you feel it in your solar plexus. I know you do. Something in you is just like, this don't feel right. Well, listen. Maybe it's because you have this peer pressure, you don't know how to break it from the homies. Ooh, wow. Resonance, miracle. Okay, we'll listen to these two. All right, let me get back to it. So with the spiritual whispers, we are going to look at the feminine side of this Ember. It's clarity, emotional truth, and divine guidance. So the first one I saw was resonance. Resonance is a deep connection with your thoughts, emotions, or experiences, aligning you with the universe's energy. When resonance appears, it reminds you of your connection with wisdom and your true self. So you're not living your true self right now. And then we have miracle. Oh, yes. Miracle is the transformation that defines logic, showing you the infinite possibilities of the world. When a miracle appears, it reminds you to maintain faith. For anything is possible, and a miracle might just be around the corner. Well, you and I both need a miracle at this point. And that's probably what's going to make this enlightenment happen. I believe in miracles, dear, dear. There you are. You sexy thing, sexy thing. I believe in miracles. So now we're going to look at the masculine side of this Ember. Get the discipline, the focus, the purpose, the divine calling. Repression. Repression is the state of hiding emotions or needs, preventing you from truly confronting your inner self. When repression appears, it reminds you to release emotion and face your true self. Through expression, you will find inner freedom. You're probably just gonna have to be like, look, guys, I'm not doing this anymore. This is crazy. This is reckless. Have you ever thought about growing up? I mean, whether they join you or not, you really need to start leading your own path. Because the physical, like the outside of your bodiness, is not supporting this anymore. And one of them's gonna win. So when everything is burned away with the energetic flow, what is the core truth? Four of Pentacles. This could be greed, not wanting to let it go. These are the things that you value the most. Okay, but I get the story of God and the little girl and the teddy bear. If you do not let go of these things, you can't get blessed with more of it. It's as lack-minded. I don't even know why you're holding on to this so hard. But you better only be holding on to things that matter, core value-wise, because this is all external validation. This is all like, you can't be no spring chicken for that long. Age happens to all of us. It's not cute after a while. You get what I'm saying? I just can't believe we're having this conversation. I'm so sorry. All right, so when everything has burned away with the physical action, what is the lasting imprint? Oh my gosh. Okay. I can deal with that. Two of Cups. The connection. You're going to start valuing the connections you really have. Maybe you start seeing that this isn't for you. This isn't the right energy you want to have. You're going to start picking and choosing wisely, separating yourself and being around things that benefit you, not hinder you. Be around more like-minded people. It's okay to grow. And it's okay that if they don't go. But it's up to you. You're going to do what you want. You know what I mean? I believe in you. I really hope the best for you. I don't want anything bad happening to my collective, so I hope this miracle knocks you straight and you're just like, whoa. We've been spiraling down this way too long, guys. We gotta wake up. It's time to be who we want to be. Would you really look at yourself in the mirror today? Are you the person you want to be right now? You know, is this the one you want to grow to be? Ask your childhood self. Is this the person, man or woman, you want to be right now? Huh. Well, this Ember was shocking. And it has spoken. Tend to it well, speak to it gently. Simply keep the warmth alive. And to you, silent listener, thank you for keeping watch by the fire. I'll see you next time where warmth meets memory.